I think as One Piece readers and fans and just people following the story, we always want explanations of stuff, right? So something happens in the story and we want to understand what's going on there. Someone mentions that this character has, some kind of background and they changed at some point. We want to know, how did they change? What could have made this character into who they are? Why is Akainu so absolute in his absolute justice? Why did Aokiji join Blackbeard? What's going on there? We always want explanations to stuff which Oda leaves vague and nuanced, right? And sometimes it could be big things and it could be small, less obvious things. Right, and I think this video I just want to talk about different explanations as to what we've seen with Zoro in chapter 997. Yeah, because of everything that's going on social media. Now I do need to say that before I make this video, guys, if you haven't already, please sub. We're trying to hit 75 subs. Right, this is the greatest milestone of this channel. And I also need to say that I'm a Zoro fan. I don't say this from a place where I hate Zoro. This is not coming from a place where I don't want Zoro to get his W's, where I don't want Zoro to win, where I don't want Zoro to be happy, where I don't want to be happy for Zoro, where I don't want to see Zoro look cool. No, this is coming from a place where I love Zoro. But I think that y'all need to just calm down. There's some people that need to calm down, okay? So if you know someone who needs to calm down, you already know to share this video with them. Let's get into it though. People have seen the last chapter and they take, everything that happened and they have scaled Zoro in so many respects to who knows which planet by this point. But I just want to say that number one, it is possible in the One Piece story to knock somebody out and still be weaker than them, right? It happened, right? Okay, let me not say weaker than them, but to definitely not be much stronger than them, right? Because Kaido did it, but Kaido was much stronger than Luffy. That doesn't make him a rule, it just makes him, one of the other situations. Yamato, couple chapters, actually no more than a couple chapters ago, knocked out Ulti for a bit. But that doesn't de facto mean that Yamato is much stronger than Ulti, because come a few chapters later, they were fighting in the background for like 2-3 chapters. Why couldn't Yamato just knock Ulti out again? So it's like, just because you knock someone out doesn't mean you're much stronger. In the case of Sanji knocked Luffy out in Whole Cake Island. Does that mean that Sanji was stronger than Luffy then? Is that where we're going with this? Who knows? Maybe there's some Sanji fans who's gonna be like, Zoro and Sanji are stronger than Luffy, but doesn't mean that Sanji is stronger than Luffy just because Sanji can knock Luffy out, right? What about Caesar beating Luffy? Caesar wasn't stronger than Luffy, but he still beat him. So just because in this moment Zoro, did, an attack, it knocked Apu out, it doesn't mean that he's strong. Actually, was Apu even knocked out? I don't remember. I'll be back. Okay, I just had to verify I know what I'm talking about. But my point is, we don't even know if Apu was knocked out. We don't. We saw him go, but we didn't even see him on the ground. We didn't see him passed out. We know he went down, but we don't even know if he's KO. He could be on the ground like, yikes. That one got me. That one really got me. Or he could be knocked out. We don't even know. But people just assume that because of Zoro's attack, that Zoro is just now much stronger than Apu. No, it is possible for someone who is weaker or not that much stronger than a character to knock out that character, right? They just have to be within like certain range of strength of that character for it to happen, okay? And then there's the Zoro and Drake, right? Just because someone is surprised at an attack, right? Don't go mind reading. Just take it as it is. They are surprised, and so you take it as face value. Drake is surprised because he did not expect Zoro to do that. Don't mean that he didn't expect Zoro to do that, so now he means that he can't do it, and so now Zoro can, so Zoro's stronger than Drake, and then you start building whole equations from numbers that don't exist. Literally, people making equations from numbers that don't exist out here into power scaling, right? Whitebeard, everyone most people in Marineford were shocked whenever Luffy was going through characters. Shocked Luffy displayed Conqueror's Haki. Shocked in, Amazon Lily. Shocked in Impel Down. Was Luffy stronger than those guys? No. No, he wasn't. Shock does not de facto, mean that we can just apply all these other equations and throw them in to definitely assume something else, right? On top of that, I believe that Drake could have done that if he wanted to. Drake could have gotten into it, but Drake was too busy in the Apu, I've never really liked you, and he's too busy. He was still in the momentum of Queen, right? And we saw that the only reason Zoro could do that was because Zoro took a step back to look at everything around him. Of course, he saw Kiko's arm, which also affected him more. And so because he was able to calmly, stop and assess the situation, he was able to really show what he's capable of, right? Drake didn't have that moment, right? So let's not pretend that that moment didn't help Zoro compose himself. It did. It did. Okay. And then we have Zoro and Kid. Woo! For that one, I'm just going to say that Apu took Zoro's hit after Kid, right? So Apu had already been hit by Kid and then Zoro afterwards. Zoro is just adding on damage. It's not like Apu was fresh out the box or anything like that. On top of that, Apu was busy. When Kid hit Apu was only busy with Luffy and I think Zoro. When Zoro hit Apu was busy with Drake. Apu was busy blocking out every other samurai after him. Apu was busy trying not to be touched by everyone else with the virus. So that's not even getting, that's not even defending. That's not getting touched. It's pretty hard to do all that and have someone of equal strength to you, somewhat equal strength to you, hit you with a very serious attack. People also use no-named attack. Listen carefully. Listen. If you are one of those people who think that using the term no-named attack in an argument, right? For any reason, whether it's Zoro or any other character, if you are one of those people, your argument is a joke. It is honestly a joke. I'm telling you right now, it is a joke, right? Now for this one, that was obviously the Shishi Son. Anyone who wants to say otherwise, I don't know how to tell you, bro. Just start One Piece again from episode 1. Just go back. Start again. But even if Zoro didn't name, that attack was not named. Even if it wasn't, that doesn't change the fact that it was a very serious attack and Zoro had intent and power, had put significant power into that attack in order to beat Apu. Okay? So this whole Zoro and Kid thing it's a mess you just don't want to get into. Besides, Kid has been portrayed to be on Luffy's level and Luffy's rival several times. One instance of a potentially Zoro is stronger than Kid can't overwrite how many instances beforehand of the otherwise, right? But then people are going to tell me no. Zoro is just stronger than Luffy. And to that I tell you that's a joke, right? Plot armor is the greatest armor, right? Isn't that right? Plot armor is the greatest armor. Luffy having the highest amount of plot armor is stronger than Zoro because of how much plot armor he has. I know that Oden nuances his swordsman, but Luffy's plot armor stands strong. And as Kid's rival, Kid has a certain amount of armor that he's sharing with Luffy. So, let's just relax. Zoro did impressive stuff. There's no doubt. There is no doubt in anyone's mind that that was impressive. Right? Or maybe it wasn't, it was expected. For some people, right? This is just Zoro. We knew he was capable of this. But, that does not mean that now Zoro is just might as well be equal to Kaido at this point. That does not mean that. It just means that for anyone, right, who is a top tier, if you are caught lacking any other top tier can take you out. If you are caught lacking, any other top tier can take you out. Well, yeah, of course you have to be in relative tiers. I'll say that. But anyone who is, you know, even if they're a bit weaker than you, they can still take you out. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. But that's it. That's what I'm going to say on this one, right? Also, just because Zoro says he wants to take down Kaido, like that doesn't mean he's going to, right? Doesn't mean he's going to. People talk about ZKK like it is like the most, you know, factual thing in One Piece. There's nothing more certain in One Piece than ZKK and Luffy finding the One Piece. But yeah, check out my ZKK video if you haven't. Just gonna put that in there. Now, if you want to know, it's a Zoro's not gonna kill Kaido video, but I had to title it ZKK just so people would watch it. Okay, yeah, I did that. I'm that guy. But anyway, guys, tell me what you thought about this video. Tell me what you think about Zoro after this chapter. What are your thoughts on him? Because at the end of the day, like I said, I am a Zoro fan, and the purpose of this video is just to kind of say that we can, you know, push Zoro's portrayal further. We can. But understand that that is our own headcanon, right? There's still room for Zoro to be weaker than we think. There's still room for that. Okay? So just so that it's a bit more of a realistic view. But as always, guys, like this video if you liked, subscribe for more. If you know someone who needs to hear the truth, please share this video with them. If you have time, please watch one more of my videos. And if not, thank you for watching this video thus far. This is King KZ, and I'll see you in the next one.